Okay guys, today we've got the carbon fiber build. Just finished building. Getting ready to put in some fuel. And we'll fire up and get the first heat cycle going. For OBR and so many other engine manufacturers' recommendations, I've mixed up some 25-to-1 Caster 927 fuel here. We'll fill the tank about half full. So this first run is only just going to heat the engine. We're going to get that head to 150 to 200 degrees. Make sure that it's got good heat the first time, then we're going to let it cool all the way back down to room temperature. Get this guy primed up. These fuel lines, this carb, nothing's ever seen any fuel before, so we'll prime it a couple extra times. Alright, the radio we're using for this build is the Futaba 4PKS with the kill system. Give our servos a quick check. I've already set all the endpoints to adjust all the travel. This filter here is just going to be used for break-in at this point. It's got a high flow, allowing that air to keep cool. And I didn't want to interject any oil at this time. We're just out in the garage environment, so it's perfect. Let's fire it up and see what we get. Could be everything, it could be nothing. So our temps, we hit that 150 to 200 range, right where we want this. Perfect first run. Now we'll let everything cool to room temperature and we'll do the same thing again. Alright guys, while we're waiting for that to cool down, I thought I'd clarify a little bit here. This 150 to 200 range, you got different heat that's going on in your head as you're cooling it. We're trying to get above the exhaust, somewhere in the middle. So you can be a little high, a little low. Just try to swipe it up and down. The biggest stability there is hit right in the center, 2-3 fins above that exhaust port if you've got a standard stock motor that you're trying to break in for the first time. I'm also going to post a link to the O'Neill's Brothers engine break-in procedure right below this video. Alright guys, after a day delay, we're ready to run round 2 of firing up our engine. I'm going to take an initial reading. It's set all night, all day now. But we're starting off room temperature, just like we did before. I think I forgot to take an initial reading before. Already got my radio powered up. We'll hit her with the prime bulb a couple times here. See if we can get a fire up again. Retuned itself to a new happy standard. We're going to bump the idle just slightly so we can get to that 250-200 range, 150-200 range. So now it's been about 15 minutes on our second heat cycle. We've hit our engine to 150 degrees. That's all that BZM wanted to heat up to. So there's a lot of thermal efficiencies that this engine's got over some of the other ones with the more heat shrouds on them and poor castings. This is going to be some engine to get tuned up. So we'll let it cool all the way down and then we'll break into the idle short runs. We won't get to that tonight yet.